And new tonight, 4 of them are sharing their alarming experience with CBS 21's Kirk Clyott.
He joins us live in Harrisburg with more on the story tonight. Kirk?
Rob and Tanya, what an amazing couple of days these vacationers had. When you think about it, the fire actually began only about 45 hours ago. They're already back home. When you think of a big boat, maybe you think of something like the Pride of the Susquehanna. It's got a capacity of 120. The Grandeur of the Seas, 3,000 on that ship. Thankfully for the passengers and crew, their adventure on the high seas and not a repeat of what happened back in February when the Carnival cruise ship Triumph was stranded for days in the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay. We're glad to be home safe, but we'd rather be in Nassau.
The cruise left Baltimore on Friday.
It's great. It was our first cruise. It was a good time, relaxing.
From the time the fire started until the vacationers got home, just 38 hours.
It's very surreal. You're confused. You're not sure quite what's happening.
Megan Wheeler and Beth Ann Brindley were on the same cruise.
It was really surreal. It just hit me, and so I woke up my best friend. I was like, Beth Ann, come on, we have to go.
I woke up to the sound of fire, fire, fire. Get out of your rooms, and you're not really sure what's going on. We get our life preservers and we go out in the hall, and there's crew out there knocking on doors, telling people to get up, directing us to the staircases, to our muster stations. The lifeboats start coming down and locking into place, and that's when it's like, oh my gosh, this is real. We could be going into these.
It became real when we were on the deck and they started lowering the lifeboats.
The nice thing was that the captain, about every 15 minutes, he would come on and he would explain, this is what's happening, this is where the fire is, they're making progress or they're not making progress, and he kept us well informed throughout the entire ordeal.
We had no idea how bad it was until after we got off the boat. The staff was very much in control. They knew what they were doing.
Because the fire was in the aft of the ship, or the back of the ship, the captain kept the boat moving forward so that the flames would go backward.
There was help nearby.
One of the Carnival cruise ships had come back to be on standby.
Everyone was joking, or some people were, about how the fact that they'd rather stay on the Royal Caribbean ship than go on the Carnival ship if he had to.
We talked to the captain for 5 minutes just about the experience. He hadn't slept yet. He had stood on his face still. His hair was all mussed up.
So for Becky and Wayne, even though on their first cruise the ship caught on fire, they are satisfied customers?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sources tell me that the ship had been inspected prior to the cruise by the Coast Guard and no violations had been found. Now, in addition to a full refund, passengers are going to receive a voucher for a future cruise. And those vacationers we talked to tonight, they plan to take full advantage of it. Live in Harrisburg, I'm Kirk Clyott, CBS 21 News.